The argument of nature v nurture. Both the same things, mate. When you refer to nature, what title do you give it? Mother Nature. When you refer to nurture, who are you thinking about? Mother. Same thing, really. Just one's external, one's internal, isn't it? Nurturing's on the inside, nature's on the outside. Nurturing's like a spiritual thing, isn't it? You know, it's that connection between mother and son or daughter, whatever. Where nature is where you'd want your child connected to nature in the external world and nurture in the internal world. Yes, Sally. Lily Beth says nature is natural. Used to be. Vic Star saying my world, my lad. Yeah, but you're his world, so make it a nice place. Oh, Willie, how are you, lad? Jamie McNally is in. Amy, Vic Star, that's nice. It's true though, isn't it? You are his guidance, but he is your future. So guide him right. Francis White, team member. Carl, my brother, how are you? It's me. Nice one, lad. I'm sound, Amy. You're alright, mate. Just click a listen, kid. You know, click a listen. Click, click. It's me, Deborah Fairhurst, Rish, Amy, Franco.
It is obvious that the Ukrainian side is doing everything possible, but it would be absolutely helpless without the support of the British. Although, who knows? Maybe
Bev,
intelligence services will be involved with that.
Hellfire's RTK Helen, became a team member. Jamie, Donna, became a team member. Nice one, everyone. Paul Popo, coming up to 9:30 in the evening. Dawn, Barney, A, Tony, I'm on County Roads. You buzzing, lad? You buzzing, you're on County Road, lad, yeah? That's right, fella. What are you doing down there, lad? Snatching biffers off the McDonald's workers when they're on the breaks. Chill out, lad. Go and get yourself a little £5 weed. Yes, Calvin, you good? Baby, Ryan, hope you well. Eva. Salmon La. Scorpio. Kyle Wills. Kenzie Stephen. Trace. Amy. Paul Popo. Sorry about, yes, Rice Boy, sorry about the helmets that are kicking in. It's not by choice, people. They invade my space. Like they're in some race. Looking at my face. Screaming, give me a chase. I go to chase them, but hit them with phlegm. Nice bit of spit. Look at the slit. Getting a bit rude there. Yes, James Ruffin. Clyde Dillinger's in. Nice one, Amy. Lindsay Wall, Shelley Biblical. I'm over-representing Daniel Kinahan. It's right, lad. Well, I represent Hutchie. So get the fuck out of here, smelly boy. Yes, Crypto. John Murray. Jojo. Cephas. Deborah. Lindsay Wish. Or Walsh. Thought that was I. I was going to say, oh, what's that name? Irish girl, Kim. Congrats, Wilma. That's right, Wilma. Jenny. Sarah Wright. Wilma lit up at Rose. What is Kalnach? Anyone explain, please, says Birdie. It means choose a life, not a knife. United Kingdom. Why do we use Kalnacook now? Because when the haters are trying to cancel me and my message, they've managed to make that phrase offensive on social media somehow. So when you use, even now, they've managed to do it with Kalnach UK. I don't know how the fuck they manage it. So if I see a knife incident and I want to comment and I'll read Kalnach UK, Kalnacook, I get warned. And if any of you try and do it, you fucking get questioned. It started on YouTube. It's what they do. It's mad. It's weird, isn't it? So it's like I've got to keep on changing the fucking title, like they want me to on purpose. So now I say Kalnacook UK, it's like it's getting fucking flags are raising around it. It's weird. Yes, Lynn's, Mandy. So that's what Kalnach is, mate. Kalnacook. Choose a life, not a knife. United Kingdom. Kalnacook. And it came into my mind when I was going through this mad phase of, like, you know, the Ayanaki and the Ayanuki in Kalnacook. It'll catch on. Yeah, see Faz. Jay saying I just messaged you. That's right, girl. I'll look at it when I come off my live. Is that alright with you? Sweet beaks. Yes, they're flute. What you'll notice is when I come out with these good phrases that make you all giggle, like flower, sweet cheeks, cheesy toenails, cheesy bell whips, you'll have other creators using them. What's the UK future look like then? As I say, it's Dr. Singh. The future's always good in the UK, lad, isn't it? Where would you rather be, lad? The only thing we're missing is the sun. And that's the biggest thing for every human being. If you had the sun in this country, we would all be vibing high. We would all be enjoying life, moving forward, loving people, experiencing everyone. This is what the sun brings. The fact that we're getting it deliberately fucking cut out, you're going to see shit going through the roof in all sorts of places, especially the mental health. So unless people start focusing on why everyone's just developing fucked up mental health and realising it's the prevention of the sun and the benefits of it every fucking morning. Even when it's not dead bright, they're still clouding it out. Why? Because they understand the frequency from the sun and the benefits to humans every morning at sunrise. And that's where the majority of mental health problems are coming from. Yeah, they can chat substance misuse or all they want. Majority of the people that are fucking up, it's due to lack of sunlight. When you've got kids locking themselves off in rooms, gaming, blinds down, a few years later topping themselves. You blame the game and the audience and the community, when in reality it's the lack of sunlight. It's a big impact on all mental health, lack of sunlight. The government, the power bases, spraying this country whenever they fucking feel like it, dulling the sun down. It's having a huge impact on us all, mate. On your chest, on your sinuses, on your breathing, how your oxygen's processed. A lot of you are starting to pant and breathe when you go up the stairs and think, wow, am I getting unfit? You know, this is what's going on. This is the lack of sun. Your kids aren't developing. They're not growing as strong. The bones, the density's not happening as good. Do you understand what I mean? Their intelligence, the consciousness, all this, the perceptions, all getting fucked because they're getting no sun. They used to give us 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks in the summer. Raw, constant hot sun. On tap. Now they don't even give us that. And then 6-12 months of sun would like revitalise all of us. Have us all going back into school or places of work looking fresh. Everyone happy, vibing for a good 3 months. Winter kick in, yeah, we all go slow. But you had them 3 months of high vibes, high frequencies. Didn't we, all of us? When we're living in these low vibration frequencies because of the lack of sun, everything's going wrong. And you know, when you're seeing these immigrants going off the barnets in the streets, and you're thinking, why are these going off the fucking barnets like this? It's the lack of sun. You've got to understand, it's a massive impact, honest to God. You know, when you've got these kids coming from fucking 70 degrees, 90 degrees, and then all of a sudden they're here for a few months in pissing down rain and dirty fucking grey. It's just dropping their vibe like a... Watch on these kids that are coming over, you know, these immigrants. Watch when the honeymoon period's over. At the moment they're buzzing. New place, new clothing, new environment. 3 months later, it's boring to them. The sun's gone and they're starting to go under. You can have the worst conditions in the fucking world. If you've got the sun, you're a happy fucking man, mate. Honest. So you watch when this honeymoon period's over. The majority of these immigrants that are coming in, they've got a little 12-minute honeymoon period. That's all they're getting. Then they're getting treated like every other UK civilian. You get a job or you're losing your benefits. You're going to see them all hit the fucking streets. You're going to see loads wanting to get off and they won't be able to leave. Why? Because they're fucking slaves. They've been registered. You're here to stay. You're going nowhere. You don't realise that. They think they're not slaves like the rest of us. They can't just get off when they want or go to the Home Office and go, I've had enough of you. Kick me out. Go fuck off. You're mad. You've had 30 grand in the last year. We want that shit back. Do you understand what I mean? And all the little jobs that like us have considered worthless, like security guards on your Asdas, security guard sitting in the nursing homes overnight, security guard walking down the Albert Dock overnight. You know, these are all jobs that have been available for 15 years, 20 years to your sons, and they've never... A lot of it can't be arsed going and doing a 6-week course, getting this badge round the neck and getting full-time employment. It's all there. It's fucking loads of job for security, especially now. And you've got these being encouraged to just do these courses while they're in the hotels. And that's the incentive. That's what the government wants. They don't want these people on you know, in these hotels. They'll be getting opportunities. We need you to be speaking English. You've got to do this every day. If they don't play ball, they don't get paid. It's the same sort of thing like the kid on your estate. Exactly the same, you know. They're getting a welcoming pack So you know when you go into jail, you know when the private sector took over the prison, because that's who's dealing with these immigrants, the private sector. Your Serco, your Group 4 and all these companies is what's dealing with this, you can tell. So when they took over the prison system, what they done to the children's wings and most of the cons wings was like redecorated the wings, put comfy couches, put PlayStations with 50-inch tellies on walls, made it dead comfy, was paying Brewsters for Sky channels in every cell and all this, you know, for the first year. And why they were doing that with the prison system was they controlled, the private sector controlled the numbers by giving them everything that they can lose. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So when Serco took over all course, they'd give you fucking everything and then sit back and learn off the mistakes. Okay, well now you can't have this, why? Because it keeps on getting smashed up and abused. Well, you can't have this time here, why? Because people are abusing it, lock it off. So when these immigrants are coming in, they're getting put in them tents, they're getting all sorts. Why? To keep them calm and control them easier. Trust me. It's what they've done in the prison system, exactly the same method, exactly the same strategy. All them immigrants that are coming in, first thing they're getting given is a little parcel, phone, food. Just calm down, it's okay. Come on, we're looking after you. So now they've got a couple of 100,000 immigrants easily controlled. They're going into that tent, there's all sorts of luxuries that they haven't experienced ever. They've only seen this shit on the telly. Keeping them all calm. Get them housed. Keep it going. Let them get comfy. And then, boom. Right now it's time for you to start doing what you're meant to be doing as a prisoner. Do you understand what I mean? Ignore the trolls that are coming in. Is it a 10? You'll be surprised who they are. And that's basically what they're doing with these people.
And the Financial Action Task Force, International Terrorism Financing put you there because of the fact that
so you see them all now in, like, you probably got a nice hotel with 2 in a room. You know, that's a 3-month period. You know, they're getting moved on to somewhere else a lot cheaper with 8 in a room. Yeah, you're going to have some kids that are... There's a lot of kids coming over that are under 18. Genuine under 18-year-olds. There's a lot of fake kids saying they're 18 because they get treated different. But there's loads of genuine kids of 18 years of age. And I see them on a daily basis. Getting took to education, learning English. I see them when they can't communicate, and then I see them letting on and speaking to me 3 months later. And these are the youth of places like Afghanistan, where they've witnessed the whole family obliterated. So they are getting special attention, and they fucking need that shit. They deserve that shit, do you understand? So they're not all the same. They're not all like fucking 24-year-old men, 25, 30-year-old men. You've got 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, traumatized up to fuck with no parents left and no sisters. And that's what I witness on a regular... Where I live, that block right there is full of under 18-year-old immigrants from all over the place. Afghanistan, Africa, the Middle East, Ukraine, all in one building. No animosity amongst them. And that's the beauty of children. That's the beauty of the youth. You can put them all in the sports, and they'll be able to fucking get along if you let them. No, if you let them. No, if you don't give them none of the shit that the adults have got.
It's not the 80s, it's not the 90s. In 2022, you were on the grave.
Anyway, just keep it real. Choose a life, not a knife. And that's not me backing anything that's going on. I'm just saying you've got to consider these kids, mate.
ISI and terror organizing. I think all
Imagine it, like.
you have your fighting.
Imagine what's happened to them on the way. Imagine what they've ran from.
But we have grown
Imagine what's happened to them as they're running.
not conventional wars anymore.
And imagine what the relief must be like when they land here, only for it to turn, like,
Where are we taking
horrible.
constant sniping about what Pakistan did in its past, meaning
On the back of people stereotyping them all on the back of, like,
they are for bombing
so if you've had 100,000 immigrants and you're probably going to have 5,000 fucking wrong-uns.
by saying, oh, Pakistan, you used to do that. You can't
But everyone's stereotyping the other 95,000 like the 5,000 wrong-uns. It's like our community.
India has completely cleaned
You got 100,000 people in our community, you're talking like
Pakistan is a
5,000 of them wrong-uns more.
Pakistan is fighting
What do I mean by wrong-uns? Drug dealers, nonces, granny bashers, all this stuff.
could not get rid of most of the terrorists that because Pakistan was absolutely not. I was ambassador.
Innit? So what would you do now if all of a sudden Ireland went off its fucking barney and you had 500,000 Irish flocking to here? What would you do? Amongst them 500,000 Irish, you're gonna have you're gonna have a good couple of fucking wrong-uns, aren't you? What do I mean by wrong-uns? Gangbangers, people that fire guns and kick doors and that shit, all that.
We're not talking about what India's done bizarrely because yes, this country.
I know what I'd be doing if all them came over.
You can't bomb a nuclear country and say, well, I can't punish you. Whatever goes wrong,
It's what's needed, to be honest,
you're responsible.
to level it out, to level the playing field.
And that's not going to lead to anything but war. It's no more.
1 million, 500,000 Irish families procreating in this country. You just need a big Irish billionaire to just plot a few spaces in the UK in the cities where they'll accept the Irish easily. Manchester, Liverpool, Birmingham. Plot big fucking housing projects in them and just offer them to the Irish families over there that are feeling persecuted a bit. Fresh start. Know what I mean? Just flood the fucking UK. You know what? You know, if it goes off in Ireland, you're not getting out. It's what you need to contemplate, lad. If it goes off in Ireland, you can't just leave. They're gonna shut the doors and you're fucked in there. No one can get to you and you can't get out. It's the way it'll be. At least if you've got a fucking part of the family tree breeding over here, you've got a couple of million people here ready to go, hang on, you can't do that to our fucking birthplace. That's sort of like the strength you had years ago. Yes, Agnew. Jojo, that's sad. But that's the way it's going. You know, NATO and Europe are just destroying us all and we can't do shit about it. You've only got 3 real powerful countries in this whole world, 3. The rest are just shit, that's why they team up. America, Russia, China. They're the 3 powerful countries in the whole world. Do you understand what I mean? All us, Germany, Spain, France, Holland, the UK, Ireland, part of, we're just shit. That's why we're becoming European. So now what you've got in the world is basically the Western world are now called Europeans. Do you understand? You've got the Americans, you've got the Europeans, you've got the Asians, the Africans. And this is what they've done with us. You haven't got the whites no more. It's the Europeans. And this is exactly what they're doing to all the European countries. If you look at the European countries, what they've done over the last 20 years with regeneration and all this shit, and we think, oh, it's right, they're doing the towns up, we've got new bus stops, we've got new trams, they're investing billions and making it better for us. No, look at every European fucking country, it's all the same. The same bricks, the same pavement, the same lamps, the same trams, the same companies that's installing it. So when you're looking at Birmingham getting all this regeneration with trams, that's like what's happening in Spain. Same colour flags, same glass on the buildings, same style seats. Do you get what I'm saying? So you can now go from here to Germany and think you're in the same town centre. You might see a little few things that's making you understand a little bit of the identity of it, but it just looks European everywhere you're going. And so does the population, and that's why they're mixing it. They don't want the white face for European identity. They want the mixed race for European identity. And that's just the way it's going. So, we're European when it comes to world affairs. You might identify as a Scouser who's not English. You might identify as a Mank who's Pakistani. When in reality, on their books, on their paperwork up there, you're a European citizen. At the moment, they're lowering all their ages. You're hearing it? Dropping 5 years in every European country. They're lowering the citizenship years. So normally it's 10, 20 years before you can gain citizenship. Go and look at every European country. They're dropping it to 5 years. So now you're getting men at the age of 21 who's coming here 6 years later getting the European citizenship. At the moment they're calling it like the UK citizenship or Spain. It's all 5 years. Give it another year, it'll all be European citizenship. So that's what they're doing with the West. They're diluting us. Oh, why are they sending all these men? Why are they sending all these men? Why are they sending the men to these countries? Why do you think? Why do you think? Yeah, well, let me give you a little theory. If you've got countries that have got the most powerful, beautiful white women in the world, in the millions, and you want to dilute the white race, what do you do? So you send loads of men in, not women. We don't want white diluting that race, we want that diluting white race. So we want men going in to sleep with women. So whether you like it or not, all these immigrants that are coming over, 95% of them are going to get their European citizenship. They're going to settle. And within our communities, which I believe was implemented, you've got a lot of loose girls. You know, they've been raised to be sluttish. The music, how they've dressed, the rap stars, the music stars, the television. It's encouraged the girls to be a lot more open. You know, they started losing their virginity at an early age. By the time they're 21, they've got a body count. By the time they're 24, 25, no one wants to go near them, especially the white kids. My daughter, as I say, like, my birds fucking like mixed race. My bird part African kid. The root. But she's a pure Scouser. Yeah. She smokes bifters and that. But I don't kiss this one last. Never kissed her, she'd be getting told, listen, stop that shit or you're not getting a power neck. I don't mean I don't kiss her. Obviously when we see each other I get a kiss, but we're grown ups now. We're not about power necking on the corner of the street like we're fucking 18. Waiting for the workmen to beep. Go on, lad. You know, so she can have a birth to bang a chewy and I'm willing to kiss her. Do you get what I'm saying, peeps? Little biff to it. I always rip her. Best way of making them stop. Don't tell them, just laugh at them. Get on you biff to that. They start questioning themselves. What do you mean? You look lovely with that big biff there. Pulling it out dead fast, man. So, you know, you're just like... guide them towards it. It's unhealthy, innit? Oh, we've got children. I'll probably be shot dead. When are you gonna fucking die 5 years later? Why? Because you're blazing biffs. I'll show you fucking cap out, girl. Snap out of it. A boyfriend, you know, deprived of sex and all that. Not for mean purposes or, you know, mean reasons. You know, just like conserving shit, you know. I'm going to be that man that can at 55 and that. So I've had to fall in love with a woman that's 10 years younger than me and shit, get what I'm saying? My bird's a little bright spark, considering my age and her age. You know, she's 35, 36. Don't even know her birthday. But that's just me. Don't even know my kid's birthday. Got to be reminded. Yo, Taz. It's our daughter's birthday today, is it? Sweet. I think most dads are like that, aren't they? Dr. Singh saying blame it on the libido. Nothing to do with the libido, kid. Trust me, it's all about control. When you've done more jail than you've sat on the shit of Dr. Singh, I can imagine you snapping a shit out with that turban stuck to your fucking fod, lad. Like the Indian ice cream man that came on the estate in the 85s. Aren't you, lad? I can tell, mate. You're in Wolverhampton, you having war over the ice cream vans and aren't you, Dr. Singh? You go to Dr. Singh for a fucking ice cream. Can you have an ice cream there, Dr. Sabbing? Yeah, what do you want on it, my friend? I'll have some bits and some sauce and shit. Are you sure you want order 99? Yeah, give me a 99 then, Dr. Singh. Order. There's your 99, my friend. Innit, Dr. Singh, eh? Knocking pure 99ers out with all the bits, all the sauces, 2 flakes in there, have it looking like a devil. Innit, you little devilish ice cream fella. Now don't take it personal, Mr. Singh. Dr. Singh. He's requesting 3 flakes. We all know why. We've got one of them in, people. We've got one of them in. Don't think because he's an ethnic minority, he can't be that way inclined. Trust me. Huge numbers in such small portions when you come to them ethnic minorities. Tell them, Dr. Singh, lad. Encourage us, let us know what it's like inside your community, my mate. We've got an open door policy, us, like, you can see exactly what the fuck is going on in our community, can't you, fella? Hey. We don't hide shit in our fucking house. What have you got hidden in your house, fella? I'm only messing, Dr. Singh, lad. Chill out. You know, just sit back, lad. Understand it's all fun and games on TikTok, lad. Don't want you and your firm coming after fucking me. Let me tell you that. Have you seen that firm? next level fucking cowboys, them, like. When they're on their horses coming through your town, you better fucking just put some earbuds in. They're a gang of noisy bastards, like. And we'll go, got mopeds made from rugs and everything, like, all burning through your town. Got fucking cows spinning on their heads like that. Coming at you like Zulu warriors and that, aren't they? Shit. Every one of them's got a fucking big blade here. Intimidating you. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That's what they like, innit? Bogston. I remember years ago when we used to watch the marches, you know, on the 17th of July and all that, at the Orange Lodge. That's what it was like every fucking summer, right past our house. But then amongst them all, you had these Scots, you know, with the bagpipes. You had this big Scottish uniform on, the Scottish skirt, the big boots with the big white socks and the big fucking blade in the sock. Used to look at them and think, how the fuck are they just marching down there with them daggers hanging out the socks? There's all mad laws, isn't there? There's all mad laws that let like every other community carry a weapon, but we can't. We carry a fucking key. We're getting nicked for going equipped. My man's bouncing down the street with 10 swords and a fucking wolf on his head. He's sweet. It's part of his culture, is it? Yeah. What happens to fucking us when that wolf jumps on his head? Where's our culture? A fucking pint. Start launching pints at them and that. Footballs filled with fucking pebbles. You know, though, every got a weapon on the waistbands. Can't do shit to them. It's the culture. We can be driving up the road with a full van full of fishing fucking gear, get pulled, we got a blade on the dashboard, you're nicked. Fucking hell. But it is what it is, lad. As I say, I've trained with some Sikhs. The Sikhs I've met in Birmingham, they're all polite and fucking pleasant, lad. I met one Sikh actually, and he was like a gyoro boss man. Remember I was speaking about him time ago, met him in the gym, and he does all this like that's who introduced me to the macabre, a Sikh. So I'd never heard him at the macabre before, and then this Sikh's calling me in the gym. He was watching me for a while, him and his son. He's about 65, and he just started. He was watching me train because I do a lot of mad like core work, and I think it sort of. Eventually, after a few months, he started talking to me and started speaking about what he'd done. He'd done all that fucking yin yang, and he was and went all over the UK and the world training like a PT in it type thing. I had this fart one time. It was off at Barnet. And you should have seen it on skaties, and I could do all the tricks. Could do 360s and that on the skatey. This one fart used to take crossfitting with me, like that. Used to just bang him on the pull-ups. Snap him out on the pull-ups. Everyone would just start going slow, he'd be fucking flying. Yeah, it's Liverpool 24. Faye saying I watched the video in here the other day of a bird flying in a candle jar. Probably sends it to Bradford. Sells it to all the imams. Yeah, do you want to buy some fluctuation there? 50 quid a kilo. Pure jars of farts stacked up in the mosque cellar. Imam on the slide going down. Yeah, nice English poo. In it though. Anyone want any farts? Like the new candles, aren't they? My farts, I mean. Splendid they are. Got the perfect little tub for them, and what the tubs have got at the top of them is a little thing that you spin, and it'll leak the fart out as slow as a fart can be leaked, and you can light it. A candle, like a flame, and you can refill it. Got refillable fart bottles. Just refill it. Oh, just go for life. Internal flame. You're messing. Listen now, you go down to Mohammed's, mate. Go down to Mo's on the corner by yours. He's got all sorts of flavours going on there. He's got a back shelf full of them. You've got Azivi farts. Azivi farts is there. Fucking beautiful. It's like something from Dubai. You know, it's just long, lasts, lingers. Welsh Emma saying selling anything. Oh, I could sell anything, love. I could sell you if you let me. Do you fancy it? Like a few quid each. You know, I supply the Rizzlers. You supply the tobacco. Get what I'm saying? No? I'm getting all offended. I'll chip in a quid. You're not getting in on this one, lad. No fucking chance. This is just between me and the bifter. Me and the bifter are going to start chain smoking, and we'll see how it goes, lad. If I want to give you a whiff, I'll charge you a quid. Yes, Lou 89 1014. Dex Fresco's been on the biffs. Have you, lad? How many? You smoking 50 biffs a day or not, lad? If you've been smoking since you were 16, you're blazing 50 biffs a day, lad. You've got 20 genuine ones for when you're out and about with your boys. And then you've got 20 fake ones for you and your birds after your dinner and that. When you're watching Corrie, you and your bird smoking pure petty bifters. Off Mo in the corner. Mo in the corner charging you £6 for 20 biffs, you're buzzing. Your bird hasn't got a clue. She's just happy she's got a biff there. She doesn't know you're spending £6. She's launching you 15 quid, flicking you down the shop to get a 20 biffs. You're getting the fake shit, pocketing the other #9 buff, buzzing with your mates later, getting yourself a pint, thinking you're fucking rich, while you're killing your birds on fake bifters. That's what you're doing, lad. Bumping your bird every time she flicks you down the shop. That's what you are in that relationship, lad. A gopher. Gopher bifters. You're just like that, alright. Knowing you're getting 9 quid. Rinsing your bird every night, aren't you, lad? Little 9 buff. You and your 9 buff shooting down the boozer with your mates, thinking you've smashed it. Having one game of pool, hoping you win so you can continue. Never ends well, does it, lad? Eh? You buy your first bevy, little 360 gone. One game of pool, bang, another £4 gone. You're left with 360 or something, lad. Now you've got to fucking glide through. You can't even you can't even get your mate a bevy. Your mate walks in, what are you meant to do? Do you want a bevy, lad? Yeah, you're just going... What are you drinking? Are you getting yourself a drink? It's getting fucking hectic out there, peeps. It's getting crazy out there, lad. It's nice having a nice little relaxed life, innit? Not much trolls, just chilling. Enjoy the quietness, people. You know, give it a few weeks, it's going to be fucking hectic in here. Just bear that in mind. I might do a Darren G comedy page, you know. Because I've got jokes, haven't I? I can have these all in stitches. And when I go on the comedy page, it's just me taking the piss out of anything and everyone. So I've got me Choose a Life Not a Knife page, haven't I? That'll be dedicated. So when I go on there, be raising awareness, speaking about shit that concerns in our communities. The other one's just going to be getting left for a few months, so I'm on here, just being myself on here. But I think I might set another one up. Obviously, they're all going to good causes, these platforms. You know, if they get established and I manage to keep hold of them. So at the moment, I've got two with over 25,000 on, and I'll still work on them. I've got this, and I'll work on this, hopefully get it to 5,000, 10,000. Then I'll get a comedy page going, try and get that 5,000, 10,000. And then get another page going, try and get that 10,000, 5,000. And then I can see, and I'll go, right, let's have a competition. Use 3 small charities there, or CICPs, who's only got 800 followers on your profile. Do you want a chance of winning one of these profiles with 10,000 followers? Simple, innit? So if I'm able to develop a profile with 10,000 followers, this is what I'm doing, and you're going to watch it happen. If I'm able to keep the platforms I develop, and you'll see, I'll be giving them to CICs. So I'll start with this one. Right, I'll start with this one. No, I won't. I'll keep this one and I'll start another one, fresh one. And the fresh one I'll get it to, I can do a live on it, and I'll do an hour live on it every single day. And the only reason I'll be doing a live on it is to get it built up to 5,000 or 10,000. And as soon as it reaches that target, all yous will see me go, yo, CIC from Norwich, who's helping fucking disabled soldiers or something. You've only got 800 people following you. Do you want a bigger audience? Bang. Do you want a profile that's monetized? Dush. Do you want a profile where your videos are getting money? Dush. You know, have it all set up so once they've got it, they're getting money for the videos. When they're going on lives, they're getting recognised. They can open a shop. They can do, you know, all this. I think loads of people should be doing that. I think loads of people should be doing that if they're able to. If you've got a decent platform or a decent group of people following you and you can't really give back, this is a way of you giving back. How many of you set up backup profiles? Set a backup profile up, raise it alongside your big profile, and then go, where are you, charity? Bang, elevated. You know how fruitful a TikTok account can be with 10,000 at it. Everything's monetized, videos, comments, everything that goes on once you've got 10,000 healthy accounts is money. And every CIC can only run with money. TikTok and a decent platform on TikTok can make sure that CIC stays open for decades. Can't it? If you've got a CIC there with a platform of 800 and they're going live and they're only getting 20 people in it. But if I'm here, well known, and I'm establishing a platform and I get it to 10,000, and then one morning when every wakes up it's fucking help the homeless CIC Liverpool. It's not like they're all going to disfollow it. And if that platform goes live, it's not like they're not going to click in and watch. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think that's a boss way going forward. And I don't think anyone's doing that. And I think if everyone who's got a decent following, You know, like if DG Decor done it to his people and said, look, I don't know, I've identified this women's group here. They've only got a small profile. Here's a profile, let's get it up. And let's help that there. No money changing hands. All you've got to do is follow and like. Follow, like and share. So there's no money. But the end result for the people that receive the account is massive for them. In this day and age. I'm the only one doing it. But I encourage others to get on it. You've heard it here first. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everyone else should be doing it. Everyone learn. That's a boss way of elevating the charities in your communities. This day and age, everything's social media. Everything is social media. If you're able to give that charity in your local community or whatever it is, whatever type of foundation it is, if it's community driven, I'm not on about big organised charities. I'm on about your CICs, your local people getting off their asses, putting something back, who are struggling, your food banks, your local food banks who've got a TikTok profile with 600 people on it, only getting so many bread because there's only 600 people on it. If they've got 10,000 people, they will get 1,000 loaves of bread instead of 60 loaves of bread. Do you understand what I mean? It's just that I just can't see a negative about it. It's hard graft. Depending on how big your normal audience is, that's not hard graft. See if DG Decor, he's got so many people watching him every night. You know, if he got a platform going and screamed about it for a month, it'd have 10,000 people following it. He could probably do it every month to different fucking charities every month if he wanted him. Make a mad. I could if I had the audience. Anyway, just give that a little think. If you follow other creators, throw it at them. It's an idea, and anyone can tap into it to do good for their people. You know, you might even have followers that look after it. You might have a follower that looks after fucking dogs, or looks after children, or fosters kids, or something, or you know, they run a fucking dance school for themselves, and they're funding it themselves off the money they can make off whatever. And they've only got 2,000 people. You know, they're only going to receive so much off them 2,000 people. But if there's 10,000 people watching, well then, everything's amplified. So yeah, I'll leave it there. It's a boss idea. One of the best ideas you're going to hear off anyone, to be honest. Why? Because there's absolutely no fucking money involved. None. Just takes effort. And the end game can make a massive difference on the ground. Do you understand what I mean? Defo. So you hear people going out and going, I'm going to do this one for Olivia's place. So yeah, so look, in my mind, I've got like Ava White. And you've got the Ava White Foundation. Ava White was a young girl who got murdered in Liverpool when she was 12 years old, or around that age. 2 years ago, not even that, about that. And fucking, you look at this sister, think it's the girl's sister or family member that's doing it, you know, it's all part of her process. And then you look at the profile she's got and you think, why haven't these profiles got 10,000 people? Why are they sitting down there with 1,600 people? Look what they're sharing, look what it's about. Why isn't this being pushed like that and that? So this is what I'm saying. It's so easy to do, especially if you've already got a platform to do it from. I feel I've got a big enough audience for me to start doing that. I don't really push for me. I don't scream at you, share, tell people to follow me, blah, 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 blah. You don't get the pushing off me, do you? But if I started pushing for something like that, where people really appreciate that this is going to be very beneficial to that little anti-gang initiative or that food place or this, do you understand? Everyone will just tap in and start sharing it and go, get it today. Why? Because it goes to that charity. He set another one up and that's for this fucking disability thing there. Get it going, bang, douche. He's got another one going for this fucking whatever, bang. It's boss, you know, the more I think about it, the more excited I get about it. Why? Because I know the difference a healthy social media platform can do to you and your life. And wherever you are and whatever you're participating in, if you've got a healthy platform, it's going to make everything better for you. Defo. Definitely. So that's me going forward. I don't think I've seen Ava White on here. The Ava White Foundation. I don't think I've seen them on TikTok, to be honest with you. But what I'm going to do tomorrow, starting tomorrow, without their consent, you know, I'm not going to ring up and go, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to mess them going, I'm going to do this for you. So it's just getting done. And there's loads of foundations out there. You know, we could be, they're not charities, this is what I'm saying. So when you've got that charity over there, you give them £1, the place will get 10 pence of it. The other 90 pence will go into wages and bullshit. A CIC, you give them £1, 80 pence of it is going to where it should go to. This is what I'm saying, that's the difference. They're not funded, they are. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to try and, I think, who's Ava White? She's a young girl that was stabbed to death by a young lad in the city of Liverpool a few years ago. Had a big impact on the city. Well, on loads of people in the city, let's say that. And you've got, like, I think it's a sister. I'm not caught up in it too much, to be honest. I'm just thinking about things in Liverpool that could do with an elevation to make their impact in these areas better. So the Ava White Foundation, what she's trying to do is fucking great. But what she can do is different. The reason she can't do the great things that she'd be able to is because she's got a small audience. And you know yourself, you could have a platform for ages and you're building it, and it can take you like a year or two to get to 2,000 followers. But once it reaches the 2,000 followers, it goes, because more people have had access to what you're doing and they're sharing it. So that's what I'll be doing now. You know what? Because I've got a lot of hatred from individuals where a lot of these young kids that are being murdered stem from. So I'm speaking about the lads that run them estates, and on them estates you've got these kids, and these kids are being murdered. So when I'm trying to interact and raise awareness about it, then families are all cagey. Fuck, we can't have them involved. What if they? And that's sort of what I'm up against in the city of Liverpool. You know, there's a lot of families that associate with a lot of families, and them families are responsible for murdering some kid 5 years ago, and I've spoke on it. Here we are 5 years later, associates with them families are having their kids killed, and I can't speak on it because they're associated to them families. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's just like a fucking mad dynamics. And when everyone appreciates the fact that I'm in the middle and I'm screaming for everyone's kid, I'm screaming for every child that's being murdered by drug dealers or gangs. I'm not screaming at this one because it's that family, or that one because it's this family, or this one because it's them murderers. I'm screaming about everyone. Fuck who the families are that's involved. Fuck who the murderers are that's involved in it. I'm thinking about the families who haven't had the justice. I'm thinking about the families that have lost the children. I'm thinking about what we can do going forward to stop more kids getting murdered. When they start realising that shit, that I'm not intentionally targeting them, I'm targeting the subject of murdered kids, perhaps I'll start getting, you know, listened to a lot more, understood a lot more, embraced a lot more. The message will be shared a lot more when they understand it's not just like a deliberate path for me to target people. I'm targeting a very, very, very nasty situation that's been existing in our communities for 30 years. We have had young men being shot dead due to drugs in our communities for 30 years. Nothing's changing. You're just getting more and more. And the kids that are committing the crimes aren't some experienced criminal no more. You've got a young kid that's being groomed by elders, being a gun given to him, leg, fatality, 30 wreck. That's the way it is. By the time they're 20, 24, majority of the people that are getting shot dead on the streets are getting shot dead by under 25-year-olds. The majority of the kids being shot dead on your streets are under 25 years of age. You know, wake the fuck up. This age category goes lower and lower and lower with every decade that passes. So now you're seeing 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds shooting dead people now. It's already happening. Let the decade go by, you'll have a 10-year-old shooting someone dead. Because that's what happens. That's the progress. It's a snowball effect. Do you understand what I mean? On everything that begins, it's a snowball effect unless it crashes and burns. Shadow Marie saying 2 minutes to get happy ones. I know. Especially with the comments. Yes, and Skywise Aviation team member, nice one, mate. Anyway, 12:30. See you in the morning. Peace out till 5. Show whatever you're doing. Keep it real. If you're connected with the people in our community, let them know where I am. But don't share it. Don't have all rats coming in. A lot of the rats that are starting to come in now on these profiles, they know you just get blocked and you miss a lot of fucking good shit going on in here. So they're coming in now and holding the fucking shit back, not chatting the shite no more. Because they know that, you know, when you come in these lives, it's fucking entertaining. Whether you like it or not, it's entertaining. There's always something going on in my lives. It's always thought-provoking. And always ends with a big positive shout like this. Choose a life, not a knife, people. Darren G from the city of Liverpool. Protect the children, protect the future.